In this tutorial series, we get into the essentials of how to make you and your orchestral instrument sound and look better. And in this episode, we'll take a closer look at the technical aspects of how to record yourself visually. There are numerous ways to capture moving images, and we picked the most common and budget-friendly for you. So let's dive into how to record yourself using either a smartphone, a tablet, or a digital camera. Did you ever try to find the right height or angle with your smartphone while lacking the proper tools and then using music stands or chairs to get even closer to your desired framing? A stable tripod and a smartphone holder will get you a long way and won't even break the bank. Being able to position your smartphone vertically or horizontally will enable the viewer to see everything of importance. Although some of you are used to shoot videos for social media, we think there is still so much more to learn when it comes to recording your actual performance video. Automatic corrections being done by the phone, such as autofocus, auto exposure, and auto white balance, might help when things are moving quickly, but they can also be distracting or even ruin a picture. We think you can achieve better results using manual settings. Great apps for your smartphone that will help you get on top of these issues are ProMovie and Filmic Pro. Here you can dial in all the settings you need. We recommend to set it for manual exposure to avoid sudden changes in luminance and also to adjust the focus yourself. Frame rates for your video depend on your location. If you're in Europe, use 25 frames per second. If you're in the States, you can use either 24 or 30 frames per second. This makes sure that your video is in sync with the light and other electronic equipment to avoid flickering video. If you're happy with the lighting of the scene, you should lock the white balance. And if you're using an external microphone, you can also select it in the app. Although digital cameras are a bit more complex and overwhelming depending on your expertise, they allow you to refine your moving images and take greater control of the look of your scene, such as depth of field, meaning how much of your image is in focus and how blurry is the fore and background. This can be achieved with the right lens choice and a more open or closed aperture. Generally speaking, the longer the focal length of your lens, something like 50mm or 85mm, will give you a more compressed image with more separation between you and your background. A shorter focal length, such as 24mm or 35mm, will help you get more into the frame, but with the lack of that separation. This is how it looks. When you record your video and audio separately, you need some editing software to sync both of them. And it doesn't have to be an application for professional use. Something like iMovie for Mac or Windows Video Editor will get the job done. In order to be able to easily sync your audio and video after the recording, it's a good idea to establish an audio-visual marker right before your performance. In movie productions, they use clappers. In our case, a hand clap will do just fine. In the edit, you look for that marker in your video file and sync it with the audio from your external recorder. When you produce a video for a contest or for an institution, you should make sure that you meet the guidelines for file size and video and audio quality. Usually, the required video resolution will be 1080p, called Full HD, with an aspect ratio of 16:9. You can also shoot in 4K, but your file sizes will be much bigger.